So anyway, like I was saying before, part 2 of the Nigerian scam 419 is classified by the FBI as a scamming network, and they are very resourceful, and they are very like they really like rob millions. But I heard this years ago. I'm talking about, Jesus, 30 years ago, that these people, the Nigerians, they have mansions, they have Mercedes-Benz, they have BMW, they have mad expensive cars that you and me cannot afford. Even if you got $100,000 check, you cannot afford it. And they told me this years ago, that these people, they come here and they start scamming everybody out of their money. And over there in Nigeria, $1 here, over there, I think it's 20 or 25. Can't remember. The thing is that these people are filthy rich. Okay? And they're stealing money from every American that they could find on the planet. There was a lady, if you remember, back 30 years ago, 30, 40, I think it was 20, can't remember. There was this lady that she was sending money to this guy in Nigeria, okay? Not the Bahamas, Nigeria. It's a young kid, 22 years old, 26, 22. She was sending this guy money, like she already sent him $60,000 so far. $60,000. So Deadline, if you know anything about Deadline, it's like ABC News, CBS News, whatever. But I think it's part of ABC, I think it is, and they're called Deadline. These people, they report scams, they report a lot of stuff. So one day, Deadline, they went to investigate this guy in Africa. And they found the guy in Africa, a young kid, filthy rich. He has money, he has everything. He has expensive sneakers, expensive clothes that you cannot afford. If I were to afford it, it's gonna take me a whole month paycheck. Anyway, they came back and they went to the lady's house. Look at this. This is to show you, my friends, how deception is so strong, how a lie can wrap you up if you're not careful. This applies to religion, applies to financial things, whatever have you. And so you gotta be careful with fake preachers that are preaching garbage just to take your money. That's what it is. Anyway, watch out for those guys. Just have discernment, ask God to give you discernment, and God will give you discernment. And this person, they went to her, and they went over there to Africa. They found this guy. And they brought it back to her. And they said, ma'am, this is the guy that is taking your money. Now, there is a website. It's called romanscam.com. Go there and you find out what I'm talking about. These are people that they pose as a very handsome man. So this African guy is so ugly, black and whatever have you. I mean, I don't got nothing against that. I'm not talking about racism here. I'm not putting nobody down. I'm just saying. The guy is an ugly dude. I saw the picture and everything. So he posts a picture of another guy that is a white dude, very handsome looking man. So he sent this picture to this lady, and this lady thinks that this guy is the guy. So the guy is eating her brains like a cancer. So she is sending him $10,000, $5,000, $6,000, telling her a bunch of promises and everything, and she's falling for it every second. So they show her the picture of this guy in Africa. And they tell her, this is the guy that is taking your money. And she said, oh my God, for real? Serious? Oh my God, that's terrible. Oh my God, what are we going to do? And they said, well, what you could do is stop sending money. And the guy's scamming you. The guy's stealing your money. The guy's a thief. You know what she did? After they left and they went home, Deadline decided to close the case and go home and whatever. The lady went back again with the guy, sending him more money. You see? So what these people do, these scammers, professional scammers, they work into your feelings. They work into your feelings, your emotions. And they arise your emotions, and they tell you all these good things. And since they find you that you're a very vulnerable woman, that you don't have a husband, and you're in search for a good man, so these guys, they pose as good men and all this kind of picture, all this kind of crap. It also goes for women too, it goes for men. And they fall for it. They fall for it. And unfortunately, this lady, until this day, I think she must have sent like 1 million already. At least. So be careful with those people. When they ask you, they want to talk to you and all this kind of stuff, just ask them, listen, send me a voicemail, please. I want to hear your beautiful voice. I want to hear your handsome voice. And you're going to see how fast they're going to make 1,000 excuses that they cannot do it. Then and then only then you're going to know it's a scam. Take those people and block them and get them out of your way. If not, if you don't listen, if you don't pay attention, they're going to take all your freaking money. They're going to take all your pension. They're going to take everything you work for. And the only one that's going to be blamed is going to be you. No, not that guy in Africa. You. He don't care about your freaking life. He don't care if you lose everything. He don't care if you lose your life. They don't care. They go to the next person. So it is. They go to the next person and they're scamming the other person. So please be careful out there. This is not a joke.